fighting weight loss, those of us who've ever tried to set a goal in order to lose weight, whether it's to feel better about ourselves, whether it's to be healthier, know exactly what I mean by having a goal and having empowerment to achieve it, to motivate ourselves to lose that weight. Now, imagine to yourself, you're at a family dinner with some family and friends, and after dinner, your friend, who knows that you're trying to lose weight, tells you as they're serving dessert, like, what's your problem? What's your problem? You know you can't have the cake. Don't eat the cake. It's as simple as that. Cake isn't good for you. It's going to keep you away from your goal. Simple. Don't have the cake. While everybody else is eating the cake right in front of you. And you're the only one who isn't. Now, let's give it another option. Another way to say this. Another friend tells you, who really, both of them have no problem losing weight. They don't have an issue losing weight. They don't even have it as a goal. So this is a second option. The friend tells you, I don't even have a problem losing weight. It's not one of my challenges in life. It's not one of my goals. But I'm telling you, I admire you so much. You're inspirational to me. Why? No, I don't have a weight loss goal, but we all have challenges. And you know how to persevere. You know how to say no, despite everybody eating right in front of you, despite everybody talking about how delicious it is, and it's so mouth-watering, and you have the willpower to say no. You have such self-control. What will you probably do? You will probably persevere. You will probably continue to stay on your diet, continue to achieve your goal for weight loss, and you will not eat the cake. The first option, what will you probably do? Probably you won't eat the cake in front of everyone, because obviously everybody will see what a loser I am, what a failure. So that's what we can say to ourselves. And we won't eat the cake in front of everyone. But when everybody leaves, we are going to gorge on pastries, on that cake, because, hey, nobody validated me. In the first example, the friend did not validate you, did not empower you, did not see that you are able to achieve your goal. And the second one, you had a friend who doesn't even have to relate to you in the same goal, but validated you. She empowered you. She told you that, I know this is so hard. This must not be easy. This is so difficult. And yet, you are persevering. You're keeping your eye on the ball. I admire you. You're amazing. This is how Hashem, our God, is talking to us when He is telling us, you have a world, you have a place in the world to come. All of us have a pre-assigned portion in the world to come. All the Jewish people and those people who have converted to Judaism by kosher conversion, we all have a share, a place in the world to come. And this is so important for us to know. Why? Hashem created us to succeed. He gave us a blueprint in how to succeed. Obviously, the Torah. You follow the Torah, you are going to succeed. We don't need to start from scratch. We don't need to start all over. We just need to cultivate what we already have. We need to keep in mind, as we understand this parak in Pirkei Avot, that we have a pre-assigned portion in the world to come. We must understand that in this world we don't own anything. And the reason why it's so important for us to continue to remember this is because we forget. Good people forget. I am not what I have. I don't own myself. I don't own my talents. I don't own my abilities. I don't own my skills. I don't even own myself, which is why the Jewish people have a law that we don't put tattoos on our body, because we respect our body. Hashem gave us our body. This is a suit for me to serve Hashem the best way that I can in this world. I need to respect what He has, what He has given me. So I don't own the house that I have, even if I paid cash for it. It's still not my house. It's all his. I don't own my children. I don't own anybody who's related to me. I don't own my job. It's not because I'm so good at it that I have it. Everything that I have is a gift from Hashem in order for me to use them properly to serve Him the best way that I can. When you go to someone's house, how do you behave? You you ask, can I take off my shoes? Maybe they don't. Some people wear shoes in the house. Some people don't. If you're coming to them for Shabbat, you are asking where can you sit. You adhere to their rules. Some people only have dips at the table with all their silverware. Some people have salads and dips. Some people bring salads with entrees. Some people take all salads and dips away before they serve the entrees, the main dishes. So, and we have to follow their way of their order of eating when we're invited to their dinner table. So, when we are going to someone's home, we respect their home. We respect their property. We are careful in what we do in their home because this is theirs. This whole world is not ours. It's for us to use, to live, to enjoy, to do the best that we can in the world that Hashem created. This is His world. This is His world. Everything that I have belongs to Him. The Torah teaches me everything that you have in this world, I will teach you how to use it. You have your body, this is how you use it. You have children, this is how you treat them. You have a husband, this is how you have a relationship. You have a job, you have money, this is what you do with your money. You have a lot of money, this is what you do. You have a little bit of money, this is what you do. We have the answers to everything in our Holy Torah. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So part of the process in order to be close to Hashem is to grow. We have to grow close to Hashem. But Hashem does a wonderful thing. He does not force Himself down anybody's throat. He doesn't say, here I am, listen to me, I'm all powerful, this is my world. He doesn't do that. This is the world of free will. This is a world of free choice. But it is not difficult to find Hashem. If you study nature, you will find Hashem. If you study the way your body works, you will find Hashem. If you study wildlife, you will find Hashem. The world is full of ways to acquire a relationship with Hashem. And one of the amazing things that I actually learned from Rebbetzin Estebela Schwartz is the reason why we have technology in our life, the cameras, the TVs, radios, is because everything in this world is recorded. Everything is documented. Now it's like nobody believes anyone, unfortunately. Most people don't believe unless it can be proven and witnessed and documented. So when we look at technology, we need to remember this is also Hashem. Because when I leave this world, every single thing that I did is going to be shown to me. It's all recorded. It's all documented. There's no excuses up there. I need to remember that. Hashem wants us to know that we already possess a share in the world to come. Why? For two reasons. Number one, it is easier to do something from something that already exists instead of starting from scratch. It is easier to do something that has already been created instead of doing something out of nothing. This makes life a lot easier to navigate. But we need to remind ourselves that I don't want to keep my portion in the world to come as is. I want to be more. I want to do more. I want to be a bigger person. Why? For example, we can relate to this. If you're part of a company, if you work in a company, you want to show your boss after X amount of time, you want to show your boss, you are such a beautiful asset to this company. So when you tell your boss, look what I did to this company. I've enhanced this company in this way. Now everything is so much better. The company has run better because of what I did. So you're showing your boss You have used your skills and you've enhanced the company. So that's what we want to do. We want to use our skills in this world, and we want to enhance the world. We want to make it a bit bigger and better place by changing ourselves. If you want to change the world, you change yourself. Number 2, why does Hashem want us to know our share in the world to come? It empowers me to accomplish, to feel validated. When you are validated, when you are told, listen, I know that this world is hard to navigate, that you are doing such an amazing job. It's hard. I know. I created this world. But know that every single little thing that you do just just changes the cosmos. It's just amazing. It's beautiful. It's mind-boggling. If you wake up one morning and your husband tells you, wow, you had so much going on today and you were so patient and I really noticed it. I just want to say thank you. You're so awesome. You're amazing considering so much you had to deal with. And you could say examples of what you had to deal with. The serving, the cleaning up, and getting everyone ready and dressed, and making everyone happy and attending to their needs, and yet also attending to your own needs. And it's like, despite all the challenges, and you're like, wow, he notices. I want to be more. You want to do more. You want to continue to be patient. I was acknowledged. I was noticed. I was recognized. You're going to want to continue to be patient and calmer versus like, you don't understand. You don't appreciate me. You don't know what I go through. Why should I even try? So when Hashem validates us, he says, I know it's hard for you. And I know you're amazing by every little effort that you try to come closer to me. So it's so important that we know that our job is difficult, that we are being understood, we are being acknowledged by Hashem. How about when you fail? When you make a mistake, you may feel like a loser. There we go again. This just proves that I can't do anything. But you don't have to feel like a loser. Why? Hashem validated how difficult it is to navigate this world. In other words, he said, he's already telling us, you're going to make mistakes. Why? It's hard. It's hard. You're going to make mistakes. He wants us to succeed. He is rooting for our success. Why does Hashem validate how hard it is for us? Number 1, we can feel good that every little good thing that I do is amazing. And number 2, we know how to move forward. We know how to move on. We know how to get up after we fall. When you have a difficult problem, when you have an issue in your life, when you have a challenge, and you call a friend, you are most likely to call the friend who went through what you went through or something similar, who's understanding, who's compassionate, who will give you the motivation, the power, the hope to move on. You're not going to call someone who doesn't validate you, who thinks that this is a joke, like you're wasting your time even going through this. You want strength, you want validation, you want empowerment, you want hope. And that's what Hashem is telling us. You have a share in the world to come. And I know it's hard for you. Know that every little thing you do is amazing. And number 2, we know how hard it is for you to go through this. And I'm giving you the hope to move on, to go forward. I'm going to share with you an amazing, amazing thought. Amalek attacked the Jews after the splitting of the sea. Amalek is for us the evil inclination, an angel who wants to see us fail and give up. Moshe Rabbeinu lifted his hands up. What does this mean? It means that when you want to be close to Hashem, when you want to know how to navigate this world, you need to lift your hands up. You need to turn to Him. And number 2, you need to pray to Him. This symbolizes that when he lifted his hands up, the Jewish people had the upper hand against Amalek. But when he let his hands go, Amalek gained the upper hand. This is so interesting because Amalek, the evil inclination, had power over us when Moshe Rabbeinu let his hands go, not when he lowered his hands. Let his hands go means he chose to do it. When we let our hands go, when we let ourselves go, when we don't keep our eye on the ball in life, what happens is Amalek sneaks his way into our lives And the evil inclination destroys our willpower, destroys our motivation to be all that we can be, and tells us you're a failure, basically. A person can say, wait a minute, but it's too much for me. It's too much for me to always have my eye on the ball, to always think about Hashem, to always be the best that I can be. It's too much. And the answer is, yes, it is. It's a lot of work. Now, do I always have to be all pumped up, ready to go, and be the best that I can be? No. I need to take time to recharge. So if that means today is going to be a pajama day, go for it. That's going to recharge your batteries. If that means today you're reading a book all day, you're relaxing, you're having ice cream, you're nurturing yourself, know that you're still keeping your eyes on the ball. You are relaxing and nurturing yourself, engaged in self-care in order to be the person you want to be, in order to recharge your batteries, to be closer to Hashem, to serve Him with more motivation, more enthusiasm, to be able to serve Him even better. You need to recharge your batteries, and Hashem knows that. So if you need to do that, go for it. With every single privilege comes huge responsibilities. A surgeon is a surgeon, is a doctor. It's a huge privilege to be a surgeon. He doesn't do it just for fun. He knows he's helping people. He knows he's changing the world. He's making the world a better place. He's probably it's probably self-fulfilling, to accomplish something, to help someone. It's emotionally fulfilling. You've done so much good. He doesn't do it just for fun. Can he say during the surgery, oh, I just want to take a chill pill, I just want to doze off a little bit? No, you can't. You have an important job. This is a privilege to be a surgeon. You're in charge of someone's life right now. He can't do that. So because we are very privileged, the Jewish people, those people who converted to Judaism, incredibly privileged to have this responsibility. We have the control panel to the world by following the Torah. The more Torah I follow, the more intention I have, the more bracha rains down to this world. We know that. We've learned this in previous classes. This is a privilege. This is a responsibility, and I need to know the power that I have. We need to know the power that we have to bring more blessing into the world, to be all that we can be. So I'm going to give you a practical tip. If you pray already, that's amazing. Now we can pray with more intent. People who are observant, people who are religious, we need reminders. We need to tell ourselves that we have everything that we have in our lives in order to serve Hashem. A practical tip, please take a few more minutes a day, or take 5-10 minutes a day if you don't pray already, to remind yourself, to tell yourself that everything that you have in this world is not yours. So you can take a chill pill and take things less seriously, and just meaning like you don't have to take ownership of everything that you have, because it's not yours. Use it with the best of your ability, and you're going to do amazing. And pump yourself up and be the best that you can be. I want to share with you these insights, and I want to thank Rebbetzin Esther Bela Schwartz for these insights. Leah Abramov, Being a Becoming, awakening awareness of your greatness and potential.